This will be the Straight Ahead Animation Subtractive tutorial. Straight Ahead Animation is drawn one frame at a time, but we will draw all the frames at one time in this exercise using the paint effect in After Effects. So first, create a new composition by pulling down from the composition window and choosing New Composition. This composition you want to call your last name, your first initial, and subtractive. Make sure that it is HDV, HDTV 720 29.97, and that is this preset right here. You want 5 seconds animation, and you want to say OK. Now we have no layers in here yet. We can use the layer we already have, but that seemed to confuse people during class. So what we will do is we will make a new layer with a different color so that we'll be able to tell them apart. So go to Layer, New, Solid, and this time choose a different color. Let's say green. So here's green solid. Set the workspace to paint. Make sure that your paint palette is open. You notice that the previous blue solid is still open in your layer window. So you want to come down to your green solid and double click to make sure that that is the layer we're working on and not on the previous layer. You would just overwrite your previous animation if you did that. Once again, we want to select the brush tool. We want to have a 9-pixel brush. We want it to have white. We want it to also be right on. Remember, you have only 5 seconds to complete your stroke. You want to come here onto the layer, and you want to draw a B without lifting your finger. Remembering you have 5 seconds. And then you want to go back to the essentials, and you want to Command S, and you want to preview that by hitting the space bar. And there you have the letter B being drawn on. But we want to have this be subtractive. So to make it subtractive, we want to, in the composition window, go to the layer, right click, go to time, and we want to time reverse layer. And you see you get a striped edge that shows you that this has been, the time has been edited. And now let's Command S, and if you press the space bar, then the letter B disappears. So that is subtractive. Pull your current time indicator back to the 00 set, new timeline. Make sure you have your selection tool by pressing V. That brings back the selection tool. Now Command S, and that is the subtractive tutorial.